Captain's log. After our arrival on the other side of the galactic barrier and being thrown 200 years back in time, we then detected a Starfleet signal, and then discovering that the source of the signal came from a Federation shuttle, a shuttlecraft belonging to the Enterprise. Also, it seems that the shuttle is currently in the cargo hold of an old garbage hauler, and its captain has claimed salvage rights, but he is willing to hand it over for a price. Captain's log additional. I am about to board the hauler, along with Commander Lepole, my Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Hendricks, and my Chief of Security, Lieutenant Coleman. This Varren reminds me of our own Alpha Quadrant scoundrel, Cyrano Jones. We shall see what state the shuttle is in, and if we can gain access to it.
Is it true what I've heard? There's a Starfleet shuttle in that derelict that is laughably called a starship.
What you've heard is correct, Doctor. A Starfleet shuttle out here in the middle of nowhere and 200 years in the past.
We still don't know how that hauler ended up here. He claims that he's from the Pegasus galaxy, a journey that would take thousands of years at maximum warp.
One of many questions that we will be asking its captain.
Welcome aboard the Wanderer.
Space. The final frontier. These are the new voyages of the starship Defiant. Our continuing mission in a new frontier. To seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Oh dear, this door is jammed again. Let me cycle it back and forth to see if that frees it up. And there we are. These issues happen when you perform too much maintenance on these devices.
Too much maintenance? Ah, yes. This is a joke, as you clearly perform little to no maintenance on this vessel. Very funny, I am sure.
Without a doubt, you must be the life of the party, my dear.
Shall we move on?
Yes, right you are. Follow me, everyone.
I've been meaning to ask you something. If you've come from the Pegasus galaxy, how did you end up here?
There's a wormhole not far from here that connects to the outer rim of the Pegasus galaxy. I'll provide you with the coordinates, free of charge.
Too kind. Why are you here? It can't have been just salvaging the shuttle.
Stop right there, everyone!
What's wrong?
As you can see, I've got a bit of a problem with rodents on this ship.
Is it me, or does that rodent look, very artificial?
Yes, they suddenly appeared on my ship after my last client expressed his dissatisfaction with our transaction. I believe he released these so-called rodents on my ship using that beaming technology you spoke of. They've been quite a nuisance.
How is it possible for a transaction with someone of your impeccable moral fiber to go badly?
Exactly. Now don't move a muscle while I take care of this little fellow.
That was a valiant effort, my friend. Better luck next time.
Are you sure it's safe to go in there?
Oh, that sensor is faulty. I assure you the cargo bay is fully pressurized. You might want to hang on to something just in case.
Ah!
Ugh.
The entire floor is like a nasty petri dish.
Let's pick up where we left off. You were about to tell me why you were here.
Rumors.
What rumors?
There's an old legend of a lost planet. A planet that once belonged to a binary system that went nova. The shockwave blasted it out of its own orbit, and it has been traveling the galaxy for centuries. There will come a time that its momentum will eventually slow down and come to a full stop. But no one knows where or when.
But you do?
The information I got is not precise, just a starting point. I've been searching this area for a week. I was about to head back to the wormhole when I picked up that shuttle signal.
And what was you going to do next if you had found it?
That planet could have all kinds of lost technologies, medical cures, and other goodies.
I suppose it has nothing to do with the possibility that it could also be high in rich minerals, precious metals, and gems.
It does have plenty of artificial structures built on its surface. It's what's in those structures I'm interested in.
And what about your benefactor, the one who gave you this info? What does he get out of this?
The planet itself and the structures.
Why?
Don't know, don't care. As long as I make some serious money out of it, I'm happy.
How's it looking, Commander?
All in all, the shuttle's in excellent condition. I was about to transmit the prefix code and order the shuttle to open its hatch.
By all means, Commander. Proceed. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to wait here, as this is Federation property, and until we can verify that the shuttle is safe.
Are you kidding me? Until you pay me, I'll be protecting my investment, so if you don't mind, Captain, I'm not going nowhere.
In that case, you are reframed from touching or removing any items from the shuttle. If you do, then consider our deal forfeit, and we will take back that is rightfully ours.
Unless you're planning to blast the Wanderer apart, which I know you won't, how are you going to achieve that goal?
You do remember our teleportation technology? We can easily lock onto the shuttle and beam it to our shuttle bay.
Oh, okay. Point taken. Don't touch or take any items. Got it.
Is that true about transporting the shuttle? I didn't know we could do a site-to-site.
It is possible, but with current transporter technology, it is not very accurate or reliable.
So you lied.
I told the truth, Doctor. I just didn't indulge the rest of the information.
I'm glad she doesn't play poker. She would have cleaned me out.
Doctor, there is someone in here.
Is that who I think it is?
Commodore Matthew Decker of the late USS Constellation.
Prefix codes have been accepted and the Defiant is now under our control. Internal and external sensors have been disabled.
And the Eve program.
The program has also been disabled. It won't be reviving the crew at this time.
I have to say, Chep, I can now see why you have this appreciation with this era. She is breathtaking.
I would have thought that being a Q, you would have been able to see something like this anytime you wanted to?
As a Q, yes. But I'm seeing this for the first time through human eyes. And like I said before, it's breathtaking.
Tuvok, I want you and Icheb to beam across and make the necessary upgrades to the Eve program. I also want you to make sure the Defiant and her crew hasn't suffered any ill effects during its transition. While you are doing that, Mr. Quinn and myself will head to Site B in the flyer for Phase 2.
I'll head to storage and prepare the necessary equipment for the away mission.
I shall join you, as I'll need to go over the new algorithms that we shall be introducing to the Eve program.
I take it that the prognosis is not in my favor.
If I still had my powers, I could have cured you.
You shouldn't worry about what ifs. We knew that this was an inevitable.
I had to up the dosage.
How long will it last?
Long enough for you to do what needs to be done. After that, well, I'm sorry.
I understand. Then we've better not waste what little time I have.